Hello everybody and welcome to today's video. Today I've got something a little bit more short and sweet for you guys. This is just kind of more of a meme build that is pretty prominent in Cyrodiil, so I thought for those of you that don't know about it, you should just, have the build by now. So let's hop right into it. Your race and your class do not matter. On this instance, I just happened to throw this on a Nord Necromancer. My attributes are spread out just so I have some more even stats. And I have the Ritual as my Mundus and Bewitched Sugar Skulls as my food. Now you're looking at me already and you're like, Lost, what the hell are you doing? What are you even possibly trying to get at with this build? And I know a lot of you out there, and of course, those people who were in the White Strakes event and the new one that's going to be upcoming at the end of June, you don't want to get into PvP as much, but you want to be able to take part and you want to be able to, find something you enjoy. And if you enjoy using siege weapons, this build is for you. So, first thing we're going to hop into is our monster set. I use Sentinel. It's not necessarily important what monster set you use, because they're not going to proc off of Siege anyway, as far as I am aware. So I use a healing one that I can just, throw down some heals on myself and my allies, and it just does a little bit that helps out. Now we're going to get into the meat and potatoes of the build. First, we need Elfbane. Now, just in general, this doesn't look like it's going to do anything for your build, right? You see maximum weapon and spell damage, you see max magicka, and you see that while in combat, it increases duration of your flame damage over time abilities by 5 seconds. And again, you're saying Lost. What does this have to do with Siege? For whatever reason, Zos decided this works on Siege. You use Cold Fire Siege if you use Flaming Oil. If you use any regular fire siege, the damage over time that weapon is supposed to tick is like normally a flat amount. I think it's like 3 to 4 seconds. If you use this, it will be 8 to 9 seconds. It is completely stupid. I don't know why this is still a feature, but it works. And because of that, what we can do is combine it with Vicious Death, the big old kaboom set. Again, it doesn't even matter what you have on your armor, enchantment, and trait wise. I like to go a mix of impenetrable and reinforced, well fitted if somebody's trying to attack me. It really doesn't matter because you're going to be on siege and nobody's primarily going to be attacking you anyway. Anyway, we go back to the Vicious Death. Anyone you kill with that big extended siege that exists for no reason is now going to blow up. And if they're in a group, their group blows up. All because you have this nice little set and you want to use your siege. Why does this exist? I don't know. But it works and it's something. I do have defending on my sword and shield here and sharpened on my restoration staff. It really doesn't matter. It's not going to affect the siege damage. I would change this to powered if you're able to. Now, as far as skills go, it's going to be different by class. You're just going to want to throw on some survivals, a little bit of extra area damage. Revealing Flare is very good if you want to get a free major protection. This can be slotted on any class, you just need to go into your support tree and grab Revealing Flare down here. It's going to be free major protection, 10% less damage that you take. Now, of course, this is a Necromancer, so I'm using Goliath for an extra just burst heal if I need it. It helps me get out of a pickle if I'm in one. And now with my back bar, I do have a bunch of healing skills. So, doesn't matter what class you are, just slot your available healing skills, but of course you are going to need Radiating Regeneration and Echoing Vigor. I don't care what class you're playing, I don't care what build you're playing. If you are playing in a group, you are at least going to have Echoing Vigor, and you are going to spam that for your group mates. If you are somebody who uses a Restoration staff, you will be using Radiating Regeneration. These two abilities don't look like much together, but they do stack. So you can have 4 people stacking Radiating Regeneration, stacking Echoing Vigor, and you're going to be doing a lot of heals per second just for having those 2 skills. We use Healing Springs on this. We don't have a lot of recovery because, of course, we're not expecting to be in combat. You know, one-on-one, we're not expecting to duel anyone. We're shooting siege at people and healing people in the meanwhile. That's what we do. Of course, we have Enduring Undeath. This is the Necromancer ability, as is the Spirit Guardian. And, of course, for the Necro, you have Animate Blast Bones or the Renewing Animation. I like this just for the little bit of extra damage I can throw in and meme on somebody with. Let's hop into the CP really quick. Green Tree just, doesn't matter. Steed's Blessing, Rationer, Gifted Rider, whatever you want in the Green Tree, as I always say. Or the Blue Tree, I can't even tell my colors anymore. We have Occult Overload. They're going to be under a status effect more than likely anyway from whatever siege you're shooting at them. So this is going to give you some extra boom damage to complement your Vicious Death. From the Brink, I talk about this in every single healing video I have. It's going to be halved in PvP, but it's still a 5500 damage shield you give your allies for free, just healing them under 25% health. I say this repeatedly, you don't really acknowledge it until you see it working, and you can actually focus on how that CP is keeping your team alive. It is kind of crazy. Unassailable, we're going to be on a siege build, and usually that means somebody might be trying to siege you or might be trying to bomb you. A 6% damage reduction on top of your major protection is going to give you just a lot of free resistance. You might as well take it. Cleansing Revival, you really shouldn't use a Purge that much in PvP, with Plague Break out there. But since Plague Break is going to be nerfed, I do feel confident in slotting this again, because you're just going to remove all harmful effects on somebody under 25% health, and you're also going to give them that shield. Now, granted, your heals aren't going to be massive because you are not a spec healing build, you're a siege bot. But free heals is free heals, and helping your team is helping your team. Fortified in the red tree, some extra armor. Pain's Refuge. You're probably not going to take too many negative effects on you if you can help it. But if you do, it helps you survive with that little bit of meager healing that you do have. Rejuvenation, just some extra recovery. Juggernaut, if you do get under crowd control immunity, you're going to take 5% less damage for free. Ideally, this is something you combo with your Goliath ult, and this happens if a group is trying to jump on top of you when they're attempting to burn your siege. And really, that's all there is to this build. It's simple, it's stupid, but it works. And with the event coming up, I thought you all should have a grasp on this build. It's been around for a long time. I don't know how many people have talked about it, perhaps privately or within their guilds. I don't even really know offhand if people in the creator scene have touched on this, but it's been around forever, and you might as well use it. Maybe it'll get nerfed at some point, but you know how ZOS is. They don't nerf things that people abuse for a long time, like Plague Break. Anyway, I hope you guys liked the build. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you just leave a like and subscribe. Leave a comment telling me what you want to see. Leave a comment with questions. If you just want to chat, I'm here. Have a good day. Have a good night. I'll see you all next time. Peace.